So we've studied our past passives and we've studied our present passives, and we've got practice recognizing each in isolation, right? But now we're going to want to practice recognizing them when they're all mixed together.
Right.
Okay, so here's your process, right? We're going to give you a process for differentiating between passives, passive and active, and present and past. Okay, so the first thing you want to start with is check for your tense. And why do we start by checking the tense first? Because remember we saw last lesson a word like nursilu, right? You see, right, if you start by checking for your sounds, you know, instead of starting by checking for your tense, you'd see a u and a e, and you might rush to conclusions and say, hey, that's passive, right? But we have to check for our tense first, right? We see a noon beginning and a u ending, which tells us what's the tense?
Present.
And what are the sounds for a present tense?
U and a.
U and a, right? Do you see why it's important to start by checking for your tense first?
Because if we check for sounds first, we might jump to conclusions. And the sounds vary depending on the tense.
Exactly. The sounds vary depending on the tense. So you want to know the tense first because the sounds for each tense are different. Right? So always start by checking for your tense. And then once you've checked for your tense, you can check for your sounds, right? So if you found that it's a past tense, you'll check for u and e. If you found that it's a present tense, you'll check for u and a.
Okay.
And if you find those sounds, then you know it's passive.
And if you don't, then it is active?
Exactly. Right, and then once you've determined the voice, meaning whether it's passive or active, then you can translate.
All right.
Right, so we know that past passives translate as substitute doer was actioned. Present passives translate as substitute doer is actioned. And then normal actions just translate as doer actions.
Like we've always done.
Exactly, like we've always done. So are we clear on the process?
Yeah.
Start with tense, then check for the sounds, then translate.
Okay, got it.
Let's have a go at it. Number 1, yursilu.
Okay, so checking for tense first. Yursilu is present because you have ya at the beginning and u at the end.
Good.
And then, so because it's present, I'm checking for u and a, but I'm seeing...
yeah, we'll check for u, a, but what do we see?
I'm seeing u and e here. So I'm going to say this is active.
Good. It doesn't have the present tense sounds, which are u, a for passive. So we're going to translate it as a normal active.
So doer action.
Doer actions.
So he...
Right, that's our inside doer. He
sends.
Good. Number 2, yursalu.
Okay, so this is present tense.
Because we have the...
Yeah at the beginning and the u at the end.
Good.
And then looking for present tense passive sounds is u and a. So, which I have.
Yeah, we have a u at the beginning and then
a on the second to last.
Good, on second to last.
So this is passive.
Good, it's present, passive. And then how do we translate present passive?
Subdoer is actioned.
Good.
So he is sent.
Good, he is sent. Very good.
It's crazy that one haraka can make such a big difference with the meaning.
Yep.
Yursilu and yursalu, they sound so similar, but the meanings are completely different.
They are completely different. Okay, good. So you're following the process very well. Okay, number 3, ubidu.
All right, so this is past tense because we have the past tense indicator, u.
Good.
And then we have a u sound on the first letter. And hiding our indicator, we have an e sound on the second to last.
Good.
So this is past passive.
Good, because u, e are sounds for past passive. And then how do you translate a past passive?
Is subdoer was action.
Good, subdoer was action. So what's the subdoer here?
They,
because we have our u at the end.
They were worshipped.
Good.
That's just like the last drill, except it's in the past tense now.
Yeah. Okay, they were worshipped. يخلق. تخلق, sorry.
Okay. So this is present because I have a u at the end and ta at the beginning.
Good.
And then it is active because there's no u sound on the first letter.
Yeah, we can instantly say that it's active. And how do we translate normal present?
This is the one with a lot of overlap. So he, she, it... No, he...
Not he.
No, she, it, they...
She...
create or you create. So you, she, it, they create.
You, she, it, they.
A lot of pronouns.
I'm now writing everything. Okay. You, she, it, they create.
Yeah.
Okay. يخلق.
Okay, so we have a u at the end and ya at the beginning, so it's present tense.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say it's passive because we have a u sound on the first letter and a on the second to last.
Good. So those are our present passive sounds.
And so that is present passive. So translate as subdoer is action.
Good.
So he or it is created.
Good. He, it is created. Okay. Number 6. اتبعتم.
Okay, so this is past tense because of the tum ending.
Good.
And there's no u sound at the beginning. So this is active. And then just translate as doer action. So you all followed.
You all, and then اتبع means to follow. So you all followed. Past tense. Good. تسألون.
So this is present tense because we have ta at the beginning, una ending.
Okay.
And then looking for the present passive sounds, which are u and a, which I have. We have.
Where's the a?
On the second to last letter, which is the hamza, because we're hiding the ending indicator.
Good.
And then تسألون, you all.
Good. Start with subdoer.
Subdoer is action, so you all are asked.
Good. So recap of our process. Start by looking for
tense,
and then
look for the passive sounds, which is ui on past, ua on present.
Okay. And then once we know our voice and our tense, we can translate. How do you translate a past passive?
Doer was, or subdoer was action.
And then present passive.
Subdoer is action.
And then just a normal active action.
Doer action, like we've always been doing.
Good.